Hi everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Imperfect Talks, and today I want to talk about boys. I had video where I talked about girls and what I'm thinking about girls. So I decided it will be fair if I will share my thoughts about boys because I had more experience with boys. So let's start. I have daddy issues, so that's why you can probably understand why I'm behaving in this way and why I'm attracted to those boys and why I had this experience because I have some kind of mental issues. Through all my therapy, I understood that my daddy issues it's really a big problem because of my fucking dad. I'm not trusting to anyone, well, especially men, boys. In some kind of way, they will ruin my trust to them. I'm that person who, like, okay, so I will give you one chance, second chance, third chance. I just want you to love me, and I will do anything. Through all my 20 years, I believe I'm just looking for someone to love me. Like, I want just to be loved. According to this analysis, right, that I am seeking to be loved over to love someone and seeking for attention that I didn't have when I was a child, I'm choosing time to time like wrong guys. When I was in middle school, I had two boyfriends who dated with them for 2 weeks, and it wasn't real for sure. Like, because the first one like dated me for 2 weeks and then broke up with me, and we didn't even hang out. So yeah, the second one, it was his best friend as well. At least we hang out one time, we kissed one time, and we talked on the phone one time. So it was like a little bit more real, but still. And those two boys, two best friends, they put me as a number on their list that okay, I date this girl plus one. Let's start from the beginning. Why I decided to say yes to them, because trauma with my father, like that issues was like, I don't know, on their like peak because I didn't have any attention at home because my mother was really busy. She was single mother, right? My brother, he didn't really pay attention to me. Like, he didn't care if I was there or no. He had his businesses, his friends to hang out with. So I was like all alone. I was bullied there at school. So for me, it was really a big sign that someone asked me to be their girlfriend. So that's why I decided to say yes, because I wanted to try it. I want to be left out. I want to be with someone. I want some attention. I thought it was real. I thought, oh my god, someone would really like me. But no, it's like another good example of me wanting to be loved rather to love someone. In the middle school, there was like two friends. One of them I really liked. We texted with him. I really liked him. And the second one, I didn't really like him, but he paid attention. He I knew that he likes me. Guess who I choose? I didn't choose to pursue that guy that I really liked because I believe I had some kind of chance. I had chance, but I didn't do that because I was insecure and I was like, oh no, probably it's not gonna work. So I choose a secure option, the guy that already likes me. So yeah, I dated with him as well 2 weeks, and after that I understood that I don't really like him, and I said like I need to break up, and I met like weird story that I need to break up. So I had one situation when the guy, like 24 years old, texted me and I was like 50. Luckily, I was smart. I was smart and I was like, no man, you're a pedophile. Do not text me. Luckily my daddy issues went not into this directions to choose older guys. During my whole life I've been noticing that these dad issues keep bothering me and bothering me, and I didn't know how to deal with them. Some kind of situationship with a guy in Spain, in Barcelona. It was like the guy that I had for sex. He's a nice guy, like not super nice guy. He has some red flags for sure. But anyway, the sex was good. We tried to do something afterwards. I moved to Ukraine. He told me that Serena, you are so insecure about yourself. I am too afraid to commit to someone. I always expected him to ask about something about me, all about me. I want to hear you. What do you think about me? La 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 la. Me, just tell me that I don't know. You like me. Tell me that everything is okay. And he's like, Serena, you're not doing this the same. You're not telling your opinion. You're not telling what do you think about me as well. Like at that point of time, I already had therapists and I already talked about that issues and whatever. Well, I was super disappointed because I was like, no, I I supposed to I supposed to overcome this already, but still there in my head. And I was so angry at myself because I was like, no, oh my god, what should I do? I don't want to mess things up, but I don't know how to act in a different way. Thinking that I have only that issues, not at all. Some different guys influence on me on like really high level during my life. There was one guy who I really liked, and he liked me back. That was probably for the first time in my life. We kind of had a situationship, and he was toxic as hell to me. But again, I didn't do anything. I was like, okay, whatever. He likes me. He thinks that I'm pretty. He wants to hang out with me, so I will bear it with it. I was like, okay, you want to be mean with me? Alright, you can't be mean with me, just stay with me, just be with me, just talk to me. But the funny thing that my best friend, she saw it and was like, Sabrina, that's a bullshit, that's a total red flag, you need to, I don't know, leave him, like, do not speak with him. And the blast, his friend texted to me, is like, are you okay with the way he speaks to you? And I was like, well, it's pretty much okay. And she's like, no, girl, that's not okay if the boy speaks to you like that. She texted him, like, what the fuck? Why you're speaking with Sabrina in this way? And he's like, well, if she didn't like that, she would text at me and tell me, I don't like the way you're speaking. This is not the worst thing that he did, just talking toxically to me or whatever. But as well, one time we talked about feminism and I told him something and he's like, you better to keep silence or think a little bit more before you're speaking. Can you imagine a boy that likes you talking to you like this? I was shocked. And after this moment, I even remembered the place when he told me that. After this moment, I started to be afraid of speaking to people. I started to be afraid of giving them my opinion. I'm just thinking about my whole life and all like man figure in my life and they all fucked up. My father, he's a bad man, honestly. He wanted to be a better man, but he don't know how to do this and I will not teach him. I tried. Didn't work. He didn't want to change. Anyway, so he's a bad man. My brother, he's also not the best man figure, especially when we are kids. Like, I don't want to blame him because he was also a kid, right? But he has done a lot of bad things and in the past, so that's why he's not my man figure. He's not some like father figure, alright? I'm trying to find a father figure in someone. Like, it's not on purpose for sure, but on a previous job, that was really toxic to me. There was this one guy, he was like a little older than me, and I didn't see him as a love interest or whatever. But I just understood that I kind of saw him like a father figure. This is just so funny, and I went to cry because he was also mean to me. Like, he joked, but it was a mean jokes. But in one time, he helped me go through some hard times at this job, and I was like, oh, you're actually nice, and you kind of care about me. So after that, I have like a soft spot for him in my heart. He he doesn't care about me. He probably thinks I'm a child. We didn't talk with him for a long time after some events at that job for sure, but still kind of looked at him in this way, especially when he was still at this job. I was like, oh my god, he's looking like, oh my god. And I tried to have a conversation, but because of our communication was fucked up in the beginning, it didn't work out, unfortunately. Yes, it's super sad because he's a nice guy and I would like to, he could teach me a lot, I would say, about life. I want to cry. I did super nice makeup, but I want to cry though. Not the name of the movie, but there was like an Emma Watson playing there. It's like some perks, whatever. She was with the guy who was like bad to her or something like this, and the main character asking his teacher like why she's like with him, like why she's not seeking for so much more. And the teacher said that we think we accept the love that we deserve. And this quote haunted me over and over because in my head, I know my standards and I know what I would like to receive. So I think I don't deserve this kind of love, this kind of partner, right? Who will care about me, who will love me, or who will be gentle with me and I don't know, everything like in the movies or in the best case scenarios, right? But I keep accepting the love that's literally opposite. Before a relationship, you probably need to talk with this person, right? That's the problem. That's the problem because I have issue with talking with boys. I don't know, like, well, I probably know why, but I cannot just talk with boys. Even at work, for me, it's hard. Especially after that guy who told me you need to think twice before talking, and the toxic job that's, I don't know, were judging me by the thing that I told them. So that's why I'm like pretty scared to talk to anyone. But especially like boys, half of the year ago and all my life, I wanted to be admired by men. I wanted men to see me, and that's why I probably sexualize myself at some kind of point. I just want them to like what they see. Because before I I was bullied by boys and I was bullied because of my appearance. Right now, I want to show like the little Sabrina there. That's oh my god, no Sabrina, you changed. Right now, you're beautiful, and you see, men are like interested in you. They understand that you're beautiful, that you're sexy, or whatever. So that's why dressing the way men would love, behaving the way men would love. But honestly, I never behaved in the way men would love me to behave. I'm stubborn as hell. I'm doing probably vice versa because I'm too loud and boys doesn't like loud girls. Well, at least the boys that I had in my life. I want to try with someone who's as well funny, who's energetic and really confident in approaching boys at some kind of point. I texted to a guy that I really liked in McDonald's. Well, after 1 year, but still, I texted him if he wants to hang out, like straight away. That's crazy. I also text couple of guys in Instagram. Like two of them, like one of them, he was gay, he didn't answer me. Second one has a girlfriend, he didn't answer me, but still. And the third one, I texted him. He has also a girlfriend, but he texted me back, and he's like, "Well, that was a nice shot. That was really good." I was like, "Fuck yeah, I know." But I texted to this guy that I really liked. He was little my type, little my type. Still, he's my type. He's tall. He has the tattoos. He really has a good tattoos. He has a good style. He's smart. He's a nerd guy. I mean, fuck, everything that he wants, everything that you can see in TikTok, right? That everyone's, I don't know, thrifting over him. I got this one boy. I would talk to him for almost 1 month or two. We went to Demon Slayer movie, right? Thanks to him, I started watching anime. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. like this. We talked about something, right? But I don't know how he felt from his side, but from my side, I felt this awkwardness between us. We didn't fully were open to each other, but I tried to be open. I tried to be myself, and maybe that's why we didn't work, because I was like super energetic, and he's not that kind of boy. When he came to my house for tea, don't get me wrong, I was virgin back then, and I was like, well, do you want to go to my house to drink a tea? And he's like, yeah, sure, let's do this like another day. And I was like, okay. And I was like, you can come over to drink a tea. Fucking tea. I thought it was a tea. And he come into my house, and I was like, so do you want tea? And he's like, no, I don't want a tea. And I'm like, oh, okay, you don't want it, I will drink tea. I sat here and he sat there, and he's like, oh, what do you think about being in friends with benefits? Girls and boys. That was so suddenly. I didn't expect this coming. I was super shocked. I was too stunned to speak. I didn't expect being friends with benefits with him. So we didn't even kiss, because the flow of this evening wasn't the sex flow. So we just like, he went home after watching movie. He's had me some voicemail about the movie that we watched. My favorite fucking movie. But anyway, I just opened the conversation. I didn't listen to his voicemail, and I ignored him completely. After that, he unfollowed me on Instagram. So yeah. But the most shocking story, that this guy, that I had this thing that he wanted to be friends with benefits, he is a best friend of my situationship. That he's like the situationship that was really toxic to me. After events with this guy that asked me to be friends with benefits, I started fucking with his best friend. That's so funny. That's so funny to tell. Briefly, okay, so we work in the same McDonald's. And this guy who's like totally my type, I like him first. Like, for sure, I like liked him for a long time. Then I started talking to his best friend. And we had a situation with kids, like whatever. And it's like, yeah, I don't really want to date with you. I'm not ready to date with you. And I was like, the fuck, man, okay, like, but I will still talk to you. And he still didn't want to date with me, so we were just completely friends. Then he started to ignore me, this motherfucker situationship. And after 3 months after I quit McDonald's, I went to another job. He texted to me. We went on a walk, and he's like, after this walk, he's texting me, I don't like you, not just a friend, and I do understand that you don't want to, I don't know, do anything with me, blah 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 blah, we cannot be friends. And I was like, oh, it's sad, because I want to be friends with you, you're a cool person. But he's like, no, okay, fine. After 2 months, I texted to his best friend. I was like, do you want to hang out? Because I thought, well, I'm not losing anything. I didn't spoke with this my type guy since I was in McDonald's, and we didn't have kind of chemistry that much. I was like, okay, I will shoot my shot. Then this fucking situation happened, that we talked awkwardness. Do you want to be friends with benefits? Like, I don't know, really, man. After almost 1 year, it was like 10 months or 9 months, something like this. After already my vacation with a Spanish guy that I already had sex with, I felt really lonely, and I wanted to fuck, and I texted to the guy that I had situationship with, so AK a best friend of my type. So this situationship is more closer to me because he knows me really well, and I felt really safe with him to fuck, so we fucked for 1 month. Then we stopped, and lately I texted him one more time, do you want to fuck? Like, do you want to come over? Because, and it's like, no, sorry, I had like a lot of work, and my best friend and I, we got promoted, we have a lot of work. I was like, okay, like, congratulations, you and your best friend, like, AK my ex type, my type guy. So yeah, that's a fucked up situation that I ignored my type back then when he sent me a voicemail. This is really rude of me, but I don't know. I didn't know how to handle the situation. Yeah, building a relationship with men is really hard for me. I have these triggers from my childhood with all other experience that I had in my past. I don't know if I really want serious relationship. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I just want someone who will love me, and I want to love someone as well. I have my standards. Time to time they sliding away when I'm seeing a really good looking guy, and I'm like, okay, man, let's have time. Let's have a good time. But as well, I cannot even fuck with people that I don't know. That's the problem. I would like to go to the bar, find one guy, fuck with him, and just say bye. I would like to do so. Honestly, time to time, I really want to have sex and nothing more. Like, I'm afraid to fucking with someone that I don't really know, and I'm not feeling like super safe because being naked and fucking with someone, this is a really intimate moment, and I want to know the person's. I just remember my first love. Oh my god. I don't know if you have a first love. Almost the whole my life, I didn't thought that I had my first love, but looking back right now, I kind of had one. So that was my classmate, and I really liked him like a lot. I'm not sure if I can call it a love, but still. After school, we went to his grandmother house to hang out with him. Imagine that, like, fuck, such a good story. It could be a movie, but he decided after primary school not to talk to me and bully me. But anyway, he was lost. But it was really fun. We hung out, we played games, we ate there, we watched some cartoons. That was really fun though. Such a beautiful girl. Jesus. So if you didn't find your love or your boyfriend or your girlfriend in your country or in your city, just do not forget that you have a whole world. You don't know where you will be in 1 year or 5 months. So whatever. So don't keep stressing about relationship. I will repeat myself over and over, but you are your own person, and with the time you will find someone who will appreciate this in you. Like wherever your different characteristics. Doesn't matter if you're weird or if you're loud or you're funny or you're messy or you're calm or you're a nerdy guy or a nerdy girl. Like, doesn't matter. Someone will find this really attractive. I'm just accepting that right now probably is not the time for a relationship for me. It's more time to explore me, to understand what I really like, where I want to go in the future. By the way, I'm doing this video for the second time because the first video that I made on Monday was literally me talking about boys, about my experience with boys. Like literally this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and that guy, and what I did with that guy. For 1 hour, I talked about this. So I decided to redo this one more time because I wanted to talk not just boys like an experience, but why I'm the way I am, like because of my father, because of my brother, because of the man in my life that influenced me that much, so I'm behaving in this way. Thank you for watching this video. It was really nice talking to you. I hope you enjoyed that and it was comfortable for you, and don't forget please to subscribe, put likes, and of course comments. I really do enjoy reading your comments, and if you have some opinions about my experience with men or in general about this video, you're more than welcome to left your comments below. And have a nice day, night, morning, evening. I don't know, have a nice life. Thank you for watching. It was Sabrina.